Hey guys, PilotTails here, and today's review will be on the 10-inch Sonic. So I'm going to go over the usual with the packaging, sculpt, articulation, pros and cons, and warnings. So we should jump in there because I want to make this as short as possible. Let's do it. Alright, heading into packaging. So, let me get Sonic out of here for a bit. Ugh, can't reach him from here. And bring in the packaging. Yep. So basically, this was made to house the figure. Very nice. The usual logo. This time was 6+. Box art on the front and sides. On the top there are these spike things representing his spikes when he's in the package. "10-inch figure, over 12 points of articulation." And on the back, nice art replacing his soap shoe art. And here we have text. Okay, if I can get to focus on that. Sonic the Hedgehog. Capable of traveling at the speed of sound, Sonic is known for his speed, confident attitude, and readiness for any and all types of adventure. A true hero, he calls upon all his skills to save the world from Dr. Eggman. Sonic has a big heart and is always ready to help those in need. I think that's a pretty good bio. So yeah, that's the box. So if you see this box, you know he's 10-inch Sonic. Okay, now for sculpt. Do I even have to explain? Look at this guy. Perfect. We'll even give you like a little 360 view. Twist the waist. That's a really nice head right there. Best sculpt ever, in my opinion. This is why I had to get this thing. I mean, they've gotten just about everything right. Just to the Sonic Unleashed proportions and the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing look. Back of the head's looking good. Shoes are looking good. Hands are fine. You know, the usual stuff that makes the figure nice. My opinion, it's really good. Having a hard time getting it to hold a good pose, but I personally like that one. Really nice. So yeah, they got everything right from the buckles. Oh, did I mention there's treads? Yep, everything right from the buckles to the tip of his head. So yeah, that's it. So let's move on right into articulation. Sonic, as the box says, has over 12 points. Well, I can guarantee you that he has movement in the head, 360. Both shoulders move out and around on that little hinge, but it's not a ball. Elbows are 90. Both elbows are 90. This wrist and this wrist both swivel, but if you saw my last video, you know I had got one of those bad Sonics, so he won't twist, but he still has that wrist articulation. Yeah, and they go in and out too. Waist, nice loose waist, but it'll still hold. Then there's the legs, which go up about this far and back about that far. I mean, it's a big figure, so dynamic posing really can be an option, but still not. Knees bend 90. Shoes twist. This these shoe go back and forth like that. Just a little. And that's about it. So I'm gonna count them off for you. Tell you the truth. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, no, I'm gonna count them individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's got 10 unique points of articulation. But if you add the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, he's got a little less than the superposers in my opinion, so that's pretty nice. Accessories. Well, there are no accessories, so let's move on to pros and cons. Pros. We've got a perfect sculpt of Sonic. Every proportion is just about perfect. And it's been sculpted down to the buckles of his feet. The cons, though, I forgot to mention the head is made of vinyl, or vinyl, or whatever you like to pronounce it as. So, it's not solid, but it's solid. Sorry to confuse. And the rest is hard plastic. So, he won't have as much problems standing as he would normally. I mean, he will still stand, but you've got to be careful. So, just from his hand falling off in the package, I think he's a bit brittle, but don't believe me on that. And that's really it for cons. Oh, and some of the joints can be loose, but that can be fixed. I'm gonna show my Superposer Super Shadow again. I know I said I was gonna do that glue fixing video, but what I've done to my Super Shadow allows all his things to stay posed. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that with this guy so I can use him in some stop motion. So I'd say that's really it for pros and cons. Now for warnings. I don't know what to give for warnings. I mean, look in the store, inspect yours for paint errors. So yeah, my Sonic has a few errors like scrapes and dots and stuff. But I don't really mind because it's really cool looking and I'm not gonna let that detract from how nice this figure is all in all. You might want the best one in the store, but this was the last one and its hand's fallen off, so they couldn't even exchange it for another one, so I was like, oh, I'll just glue it back. But anyway, look for those packagings and make sure that they don't have any broken joints or that there are any hands falling off. And yeah, that's it for this review. So this is PilotTails signing off, and the next review will be done soon. Later.